Maninder Singh ji is a young and dynamic professional who has been working closely with Government of India in various prestigious projects like technology and mentorship forum done in association with Dell and Ministry of Science and Technology, Ministry of Minority Affairs and Ministry of Labours. He has already established his name in education industry. I welcome this dynamic leader to kindly give his address.
Thank you so much for saying all that for me. Nothing was possible without the cooperation of all the dignitaries that are present here and the guests as well. I would first like to welcome His Excellency Mr. Statek from Embassy of Czech Republic, His Excellency Mr. Doff from Embassy of Senegal, Mr. Tushar Pandey, the President of Yes Bank, Mr. Vinay Rai, without whose leadership and guidance all this wouldn't have been possible. Mr. Chawla ji, who is a visionary and a very positive person to help any kind of initiatives. And all the respected people, distinguished guests present here. Concern, this platform, I will not call it an event, I'll call it a platform. This platform was initiated 2 years back as a small idea. I would like to share that idea with you, that how we got into developing this platform, which has brought all of us together today. I was with an associate who belongs to Germany, and we had a meeting in the breakfast, and he told me, Maninder, I read in the newspaper today that India needs 500 more universities. I said, yes. There was a news by our then HRD minister. He said, I'm a little surprised, but why didn't you make this university till date? And I was like, gentlemen, let me tell you, India already has more than 600 universities to its credit and 27,000 colleges. And he said, oh my God, but can you tell me the names of few other universities other than Delhi University and Pune University? And I was a little scandalized to know that a person related to education from Germany who has come over to India knows Delhi University, Pune University, but does not know much about Indian education, whereas we are one of the biggest education industries in the world, with maximum number of enrollments happening. Remember, we are 1/6 of the world's population. With so many institutions, so many initiatives, so many alumni, we are still not recognized by this international platform as a very strong contender in the field of education. So it gave us an immense point to think and develop something which we can say goes out to all parts of the world and develop such strong relations with not only few countries, but as many countries as possible throughout the world, so that India can really showcase what all it has got. Today, I know that a lot of people talk about India not having institutions amongst the top 200, 300 in the world, or very few of them. But let me be very frank with you that India has a lot of institutions. They are providing very good quality education. It's a proven fact, but there's a gap between putting it across in front of the world. Now, this idea of concern, when it originated, there were a lot of questions that came into my mind, like, why would somebody want to join hands with us? Why? Then how will it happen? Who will do it? Whether people will like it or not? What kind of thing do we actually have to do? And a lot of turbulent questions that were coming across the mind when we were trying to design this platform. Today we are here together, I would say primarily because of the role of technology. ICT therefore remains our first topic of discussion in this conference, through which we can call this world not round, but a flat platform where anybody can go anywhere, anybody can study anywhere, distance and physical presence is no more an obstacle in any case. The second important agenda for concern remains Come to India program. Come to India program widely talks about all institutions, all education stakeholders across the world to come and experience what Indian education is. Till now, there have been Indian educators all across the world. Probably, if you talk about single nationality, sending its people as faculty or deans or principals or administrators to most parts of the world, I'm sure India will top that list. And when Indians can go and occupy such high designations there are a lot who can do a lot in India as well, and who are doing a lot in India as well. So, Come to India program talks about strengthening the ties of institutions from all across the country, from all across the world, with Indian institutions, Indian education providers, and other people related to the education industry. You know, apart from having 600, 700 universities and more than 200,000 schools, the only thing that I feel is missing from the Indian education arena is the brands. So when people talk about India, they widely talk about IIMs or IITs. But let me tell you, there are a lot others who have been working at their own levels. We have somebody from DAV schools, is a tremendous example. More than 800 schools and 40 colleges under one belt is the biggest education organization in the world, DAV India. But the fact is not known to many. Similarly, there are a lot of facts that we have to unveil, not about Indian education only, but also about education of various countries who are participating here, who have their own specialities, who have international standards, who have international students from all parts of the world. I would now tell you about the day 2 and day 3 of the event as well. After we finish this day 1, we have a very intense meeting sessions on day 2 and day 3 of the events to strengthen the ties, to form partnerships, agreements between all the participants. You know, we go to a lot of conferences, we go to a lot of events, and then we say that we have attended an event. Here, I would like to take this honor and privilege to tell you that Concern is not an event only. It is an initiative which is a platform, it is a family, it is a bonding for years. And it is not a platform which only talks about what the challenges are, but it's a platform which will also talk about how we have to beat these challenges. With this, I welcome you all to Concern and thank you for your precious time with us. Thank you so much.